misfires.
And as quick as Aflalo is, you see he's having to adjust mid-air because of the tough defense that Indiana is playing as well.
You know, very few point-blank open looks. Good no call. That was a flop by Yamada.
White with his...
There have been some open looks that haven't gone down, but in the end, most of the shots are challenged, particularly UCLA stepping out on screens, being able to double team, really using the element of surprise against Indiana and just taking them totally out of rhythm.
Bruins defense forced the Hoosiers to shoot only 15% from the field. And again, the shot clock under 10. Bassett running into traffic as he penetrates. White, finally.
And that was an opportunity.
Allison was looking to take advantage of that mismatch with DJ White on him and calmly took advantage of the mismatch. 29-16, Bruins. Collison showing some real good decision making. White.
You see Collison drop back and slow White down.
To Sacramento, Indiana, and UCLA. James Brown.
If Indiana persists in not able to get their offense on track, they're missing shots. The only other alternative, the only viable way they're going to get back in this ballgame on the offensive end is hit the offensive glass.
White takes the jumper and gets it. Did not dribble into trouble. And
for a long time during the last couple of years, and he's been able to make plays. They've got people that can finish. And there's DJ White. Wonder where you've been so short. You know, he's tried to go outside. Good Gonzaga defense. Here they are starting him out right away, and that's what you do. You know, your big guy has...
Indiana on top by 8, tying its biggest lead. In and out, shot by Wilmot. Indiana with the ball again. Bassett looking low to White.
Well, nice save by Stillman with the offensive rebound.
White, finally.
Getting their guards back. That's why he got stripped. Once you catch, turn and locate the defense.
And just for clarification, that ball knocked loose by Bassett.
You also got to be very strong with it when you know guys are coming to try to strip. Got to squeeze that rock.
White, finally getting a shot, but had to
together to be able to cut this lead.
Bassett handling the ball with an 11-point lead, 1:36 left in regulation. The Hoosiers, the number 7 seed, nursing the lead. Well, not nursing now. It's an 11-point lead over the number 10 seed, Gonzaga.
Well, they're in no hurry. No question about it. They're in no hurry. Run that shot clock down as far as they can.
Bassett, nice pass to White.
Mike White. And DJ White keeps it alive. Nice job by the 6'9" junior from Tuscaloosa, Alabama. Boy, look at those long arms. Now DJ White's in the scoring column.
And a nice
5 redshirt sophomore out of Simeon High School right here in Chicago.
3 fouls on Mike White early. For Kelvin Sampson forces him to go to the bench and Ben out.
DJ White high for his 5th point.
But Mike, Indiana let a transition opportunity go awry because they waited for the ball to come to them rather than aggressively going after it. Illinois able to come up with it. Pruitt scores in the scramble.
There's that shot I was talking about. Wasn't on the baseline that time, but
right there. He got backed underneath the rim. He was finished.
7 points now for Warren Carter. It's back to 4 at 28-24. Indiana missing 5 shots here in the second half. The number 3 seed for the Hoosiers, best since 1999. They lost in the quarterfinals to Illinois as DJ White.
He tapped that ball back knowing he didn't want Penn State to get a tip in.
Callaway penetrating and DJ White shooting. And right now Indiana
At 48% of his 3-point shots in just a sophomore.
6 threes against Northwestern earlier in the season, and Penn State hanging around. Not many touches so far for DJ White. Conference game before these teams head on to Chicago. Wilmot, not this time. But cleaned up by And his shooting from the arc has been splendid, 9 of 16. Of course, inside has been
6 for 7.
even better.
Wow.
65% for the game. Alley-oop, White.
We have seen Michigan State. We had them against Ohio State. Minus 20 at half on the road. Have a chance to win the game at the end.
Knights will hit 3 threes, but Morgan's been just as important to the Spartan cause here in the second half.
But Knights' threes gave him that energy lift.
DJ White is first.
Point land, so he gets it going early. He can heat up quickly.
Indiana moves it around well. Seward, though, cut off. And they work it inside for White. Off balance hook.
And from that shot, you can see why, Dave. That was degree of difficulty, 9.9 on that. Fading away, took the bump, and still got the roll.
Yep, not just layups and dunks for him. White turns and swishes the hook. The fifth-year senior, 3-year captain. As the Wolverines back up by 7. At some point, Indiana has got to get
Shooting, already seeing the first basket by the Hoosiers from the outside. They make 8 per game in Big Ten play.
Score and a foul for DJ White. DJ White. Nicely done on the turnaround. Boy, he has good touch.
Indiana.
DJ White clears inside, scored and a foul. Uchendo. Rhoda Heifer conferred, and they were correct. Under 7 minutes to go, first half. White clears. Nicely done.
He's got a good shot for 10 to 12.
Grant from the corner for 3. And a good long look at it. Callaway. Shaw. Here's Wilmot. White goes to work. Double down from Lutz. Nice turn by DJ White. With 10, DJ White has 12, so the big people have done their part in this game. Landry way out, hedging on that screen. Now White gets matched with Teague inside. Landry comes in late. No match for DJ White. He's having a... So you ready to settle down now?
Absolutely. Now both teams are into it.
Here's Callaway. Getting the step into the lane. Wilmot, DJ White out high. Armand Bassett and A.J. Ratliff complete the 5 on the floor, and they still don't have an answer.
And his toughness. 0 for 2 from the line. Now 0 for 3. That rebounded by Bassett. Callaway, the speedster. And see, that's what he's doing. He's recognizing there isn't anything there. Get it back. Initiate the offense. Callaway, a junior college transfer from Georgia Perimeter College. Really stepped forward in the NCAA tournament last year. Here comes the double now. White strokes it for 2. That's the shot he's developed. Either box run out at ncaasports.com/MMOD. 8th Illinois turnover. Indiana has scored 14 points off of those Fighting Illini mistakes. You know, Bert, every team ball screens like this. Now, each team does. They get too deep at the foul. And right there, you can hit the guy. White gets the roll on the leaner. The big guy. The scrape. 15 to shoot for Indiana. White. Baseline delivery. You notice how he went away from the double. Indiana leads by 2. We have under 6 minutes to play in Bloomington. Well, both of these guys run great stuff. And use the floor. And White's made pretty good decisions here. DJ White with 2 orange jerseys.
What was the reason for that decision?
He did not play the second half, Henderson, in the win at Michigan, because Freeman is a true point guard and Henderson is a wing player. By putting Henderson at the point, like Deion Harris has to play at Michigan, you're taking away a kid's best chance to be effective.
Nice hook shot there, getting it to...
Coming up on 5 minutes to go. Bassett in traffic. Shaw has to scramble for it. Did a good job to keep possession.
Bassett's so quick off the dribble. But best of all, he's got a second and third gear, too. There you go. You saw it right there, that change of pace off the dribble.
White pulls up and drains it. DJ White with a bucket.
Heavyweight Sampson 470. Bo Ryan that comes in with 516 victories overall. DJ White knocks it down.
Wisconsin defense.
That's not one of their prowess. Hitting the outside shot, but they've got 2 threes already, Lance.
Most of their scoring comes from inside the arc and from the free throw line. But if you jam it back in there, they're not hesitant to take the outside shot. They make 2 in a row so far.
Wisconsin on top, 6-2. Game just underway. Inside 18 minutes now. DJ White, baseline spin, and he knocks down his.
And the layup, that's a great play there.
Flowers knocks down his first shot. Top to bottom. Badger fans, Badger players and coaches says Flowers probably the guy that's exceeded their expectations so far this year. DJ White getting closer, and you can't stop that. And 16 points in the paint now for the Wisconsin Badgers. Good job splitting the defense, and DJ and one.
Michael Flowers, that was Flowers at 22. Nice baseline move by Flowers. He can score, averaging 7.5 points a game, although he also leads the team in assists.
Well, Flowers was unstoppable. Take it that way. Put it that way.
One time, everybody's unstoppable.
42-22. Flowers, a 6'2" junior out of Madison, #1 in assists and steals. Now he has 7 points in the game. White trying to back his man down. Can't stop that. In fact, 26.7 free throws a game. I mean, they're not even that great of a shooting team, shooting about 68%. They're not bad, but can you imagine if they were up like 75, 76%?
They make about 17 out of those 25 they take per game, so usually an advantage against their opponent.
Well, really looking for DJ White now here in the second half. Another touch, another bucket.
Trap when the ball gets inside. There's Ratliff, now back out.
Flowers, too strong. Caliber, the long rebound. Inside, DJ White with the flush.
From Lester Abram, the 6'6" senior out of Pontiac, Michigan. Here's Courtney Sims, and it's in and out. Indiana to run. Earl Callaway, he is the point guard, averaging about 4 assists per game, an excellent distributor. Here's White backing down to the baseline, and one. He'll go to the line.
And
at Illinois, snapping a pretty impressive winning streak. White continues to battle. That one blocked inside the cylinder. So count the hoop. And so the Hoosiers on top 18-8. Coming off that loss to Illinois. They've got Wisconsin here on Wednesday. White off the feed, got great position. Stemler found them times here in Bloomington. They have lost 59 games in this town. It's really been a black hole for Michigan. Stemler, nice swing to White. Boy, those two teamed up a couple times.
Right out of the on dribble penetration, and you can't in this day and age, Dave, come off your man, help, and get back to your man. You can't move in a multiple three. You got to help and then build out.
Tommy in his monologue may also have said, somebody find that guy, number 10, because he's killing us outside that arc. Here's DJ White backing down on Sims and gets it to roll in.
Tough shot. Sims going to put up the perimeter because they're so concerned with Sims' foul situation. Sims is fronting him and he was doing better.
So we get the Mr. Outside, the Mr. Inside, and it's working here against the Wolverines. Callaway pulling up his dribble.
See, you can't zone Indiana because they're too good at perimeter shooting.
White will pop outside. Shot clock at 20. Plenty of time here as White goes back in the paint. Really bodying on Sims. What a tough shot.
And he's got enough body weight.
Well, he comes out, and Deshaun Sims, the freshman, not related, wearing number 4, comes on for Michigan.
And let me clarify that when I say three-point baskets, I'm talking about a 2 and a 1.
Oh, DJ White.
It'll be controlled by Sampson's Hoosiers, and here they come, Coach. What about the offense for Indiana?
Indiana going to play through DJ White in the mix as an all-conference player, an exceptional low post man who moves along the baseline like.
For the first time in almost a year, and the Illini, they usually protect the Champaign advantage, but not this season, and DJ. But a rebound for DJ.
DJ White committed himself to the weight room. We're seeing a stronger, better conditioned athlete, which has improved his play and is getting heavy minutes for the Hoosiers. That bodes well for them in Big Ten play. See how quickly they move the ball, really looking for one another, just playing heads-up, smart basketball.
Boy, he's on fire over the last like them. And this year, Bruce Weber had his first 3-game losing streak since he became the head coach of Illinois.
The Illini had a tough game themselves against Wisconsin on Saturday, but they didn't have to travel. Indiana, traveling back east, the wear and tear, sometimes a factor.
They load DJ up high into a lead. Let one slip away against Wisconsin. Played a fine game. Badgers stayed unbeaten in the conference.
Right back to DJ White. Nothing.
A sophomore from Los Angeles, Westchester High School.
This is what Indiana wants to do. They don't want to get into a windshield wiper game. That would favor UConn with their depth in there. DJ White! My goodness!
Freshman from Birmingham, Alabama. His nickname is Pogo Sticks because he's a great athlete with the bucket. Here's DJ White inside, elevates and knocks one down. Callaway back in the game. Wilmot. He gets it back to Callaway. Callaway's been playing some excellent basketball. Had 8 points and 8 assists against Iowa. And he's turning out to be a very nice setup point guard. This team is 8-1 since he started back in the lineup after not starting against Kentucky.
And they've done it by attacking in the open court and dominating the points in the paint.
17-3 run for UConn. DJ White inside. And he powers it up and banks it. UConn on a 24-5 run. Callaway. White slips to the baseline and knocks down the jump shot.
That's the shot he's got.
9. Indiana, very impressive. They've won 4 straight, 8 of their last 9. Their only losses this season: Butler, Duke, Kentucky, Ohio State. Great position. DJ White hits the jump shot over.
But he found a way to handle it.
6 points with the beat. And we're tied at 56. 9 minutes to play in the second half. The Big Ten versus the Big East on CBS. DJ White, turnaround jump shot in motion.
Working against the shot clock, makes it 4-0 himself.
Good penetration into the lane there by Johnson, and the poise as the clock runs down to find Gorney on the baseline.
DJ baseline turn. Bassett kicks. Wilmot again. Missing, but DJ's there.
Team we have right now, 5 out of 9 of these players, this is the first time they've been to places like Assembly Hall. This place is alive, by the way, Brent. I don't think we've been here when it's been this loud the past couple years.
Yeah, Aaron, I would agree. They're starting to believe again, and Kelvin Sampson has the Hoosiers playing extremely hard. Not always well, but always hard. DJ down. Here comes Wilmot again. DJ is there. Driving Haluska. Stimler. Callaway dishes White.
Defensively.
DJ. Terrific. Misfired into Ratliff's hands.
Iowa searching. Nice pass.
What a beauty.
Was going to be able to come here so he could be introduced to a legacy. Unfortunately, bad weather in Chicago didn't allow him to come here. He is watching.
9 on the drive. No, but DJ White is right for this half. Knocked out by DJ. Fielded by Bassett. They get it into DJ's hands again. Oh, my.
Joey Shaw can't get it to go. Ball banged up on the glass a couple of times. Look at DJ White finally. Try tries to ignite a break. It's not there, so he'll take the shot. Rebound, DJ White.
Again, take Indiana out of the comfort zone.
Bassett the miss. There's DJ White. Keeling. Challenging Hassel. Missed it. There's DJ White.
It's hard to focus on one guy when everybody's a weapon.
You talked about the free throws. Penn State's not cashing in. They're 14 of 22 from the line. So they have not been able to take advantage of that big edge. White knocks it in. White can't get it to go once. Tries again and scores.
The injury for a second there gets Indiana a turnover.
Open is DJ White.
He's a good shooter from 12 to 15.
And maybe that's the spark that Purdue's been looking for.
Just a lackadaisical pass there. You've got to know where the defense is. Indiana wasn't watching that. Leads to an easy two.
White backing in on Landry and muscles it up and in.
Staff, and that obviously is second.
You know, and now they must have changed that, John, because looking at the halftime sheet of stats, they didn't have DJ White for any fouls. There's DJ. So I stand a watch with a half dozen. 4 minutes into the second half, Indiana leads Purdue 38-26. Callaway feeds DJ White on the baseline, knocks it down from 10 feet.
That's why he's I think you're better off pulling back. Let him take the outside shot. At the other end, Indiana gets the loose ball. Here's Rod Wilmot. Looks for Callaway. Nice. Beautiful too. Lance Stemler. DJ White only 3 of 14. But he gets that one in the lane. 3 of 14 in the loss at Ohio State. A 7-0 run now. Michigan State cuts the lead to 3. White, man up by Marquise Gray, goes baseline and cans another. Games this year against some of the tougher opponents. Duke and Kentucky as an example. So let's see if he can pick up with Michigan State today. Stemler, Suton guarding him now. Here's DJ White. Little fadeaway, got it. Well, he's playing well. Yeah, he's off the floor. Stemler. Sir, what hustle. What a great hustle play. They love number 11 here. And I'm talking about in white. There's Sir in the corner. Guarded by 11 for Michigan State. DJ White. Third block by Michigan State. Here's Eric Seward, guarded by Travis Walton. 3 on the shot clock. Jumper. White is not a three-point with the pre-stress fracture. Now, without question, Morgan and Joseph are not anywhere near 100% for this far. A big improvement when they are. White fights for position, gets the feed. Beauty. He is really impressive. 9 straight years. I think he'll be an NCAA tournament team. He's lost in the past, as you know, some 70% of his offense in given years and gotten there.
Tonight, injured wrist, fell on it. There you can see the wrap on the left wrist.
Going to miss Ratliff's defense, his ability to create off the bounce, his poise, having played in games throughout his career. Nice muscle shot inside by...
Of course, going right to the NBA, and because of the rule change, was unable to do that, but he will be able to come next summer if he wants. And so far the reports are he's enjoying college life here in Columbus. I think there's any question but what he would be the first player drafted simply because of his size alone and athletic ability. Here DJ without him on the floor.
Underneath, number 45, the 6'9" junior from Winston-Salem, North Carolina, flushes the Buckeyes back up by a deuce. Here's Shaw at the other end into Oden. DJ feeding. DJ on a pick and roll inside for the deuce.
And one. And that time he won the battle as Riddell comes up with the foul.
Callaway gets it over to Ratliff. Big fella, White turns around, 8-footer up and in.
That's a good smooth move there. One dribble.
A lot of guys coming off the bench and playing significant minutes for Hawkins. Ball tipped away, stolen. Joey Shaw with the basketball. White, another bucket for him. He's got 5.
That's a good. He has 2 big men, and that's why you can't let Riddell drive through the middle. Callaway tried to face guard him out of bounds, and it cost him at the other end.
Oh, that's too easy. DJ White, loving. Callaway inside, wild shot, no offensive rebound, tapped back by White.
DJ White right there with the Big Ten.
Callaway, no good.
Season just starting here in a couple weeks. Look at that, DJ White.
And that'll come in handy in the Big 4-point lead for the Hoosiers. Interior pass knocked away by Ratliff.
The defense is making the difference right now for Indiana. Just little block passes like that.
Bassett over to Ratliff. Now Bassett will reset some offense. White wants it on that block. They don't get it to him. Wilmot squirts it over to Bassett. Seward inside, back over to Ratliff. Now White with the basketball. And he gets it to fall. He's got 16.
An awful lot of pressure on his defense to get stops. Callaway, a tough runner that wouldn't go. Run down by Joey Shaw. DJ White now on the score. He actually shot 50% from the floor for the half, but they took just 18 shots. Offensive rebound by Joey Shaw. Now another by DJ White. 12 points and a career-high 7 rebounds against Western Kentucky. He has 5 points tonight. Ratliff off for White.
Me and Dave's mom, quite a pair at the Winter Olympics. Oh dear. 8-6. Nice, DJ White. First basket. His first appearance, he sat for the first 9 minutes of the ball game. Underneath, nice pass. DJ White and 1. The scheduling difficulties. There's a little mini tournament that Louisville's involved in next week.
Return game will be in Bloomington, Indiana next year.
And this Kentucky team won in the lane. Callaway, no. And White, oh my goodness, there's an example of Meeks, no, or Shaw rather. And that one loose, picked up by Eric Seward. Less than 4 to play first half. White. Got it.
He also can step away and make the perimeter shot.
Randolph Morris had that brilliant game in the loss at North Carolina when he missed only 1. Here's now White and Morris going. Meeks almost stole it. Wilmot for 3 off the front iron. Seward. There's Randolph Morris. So with a small degree of authority.
DJ White needs a little help from his teammates.
Yeah, he's not getting much.
No.
Stemler can't get off the mark. There's DJ White going baseline and gets the roll. Fine effort.
Tough shot.
Kentucky has responded. This is Callaway. In the lane. The dish to DJ White.
Had to call play out of the timeout. The NCAA tournament last year. Actually, one of them came close to a triple-double. As DJ, another offensive rebound. Off a free throw.
It's up to the players, I think, to get the pick on how the refs are calling in a particular game.
Good point. Antoine Coleman with the miss. Off the double team. Allen with a gorgeous pass inside.
Getting shots, they were making steals, defensively getting layups. I think Indiana's defense really turned the tide. And that good defensive plays that led to offensive shots.
It's a nice pass from Ratliff and DJ White.
Minutes now, Indiana hasn't scored yet here in this half.
White comes over to set a pick out high. Now he goes down to the post where he draws the double, as he did most often against Duke the other night. Spins the other way and rolls it in. That's a pretty post move. 5 minutes and 15 seconds to go. Indiana leading 61-47. Jim Barber with John Laskowski and our fine ESPN Plus crew. As the Roosters try to go forward.
Just missed. It has been eons since Indiana had a field goal. Just one free throw by White the last time on the floor.
Get it to White. Get it inside.
White got McRoberts on the air and lays it in.
New teams, new players, new people.
It's just the way it is in big-time college basketball right now. It seems that just about every elite team is almost starting over every season. What Florida's got coming back, and that's one in the country right now. White finishes strong. He's saying
for the basketball, people are going to play him tough physically, try to beat him to the spot, try to deny him the ball, chase him away from the low box.
Two changes in the starting lineup for Indiana here in the second half as Joey Shaw and Eric Seward with the ball right now. Both start the second half for the Hoosiers.
I think that's a good move. Seward gives them a little spark, a little energy. They need some energy.
There's a little spark from DJ.
Front court. Stemler for three. White!
That's what Indiana.
Aaron Lemon rip.
Rod Wilmot, a 6'4", can really cause some problems.
And a foul. No foul. The front end. He's not been scoring or shooting like he did a year ago. Oh, what a look.
That's excellent.
7 now for Cameron Clay with that emphatic dunk. 21-point Indiana lead. DJ White on Cameron Clay. And a foul. That'll be the fourth on Clay.
Quick fouls.
Henderson's out. Perrin back in. Indiana leads 55-31. Well, Indiana's had trouble playing with the lead their last two times out. It cost them the game against Butler. They had a 20-point lead against Indiana State that melted to 1 before they rallied to win. But today they don't look like they're having any. Bassett, he penetrates. Kick back to Ratliff. Tipped up and in.
Across his body to take that shot from the right. Nice job there.
Wilmot finds White. No one's going to stop DJ White. How Indiana handles it. Their lead's down to 20. You give it to Bassett, he just takes care of it himself to White.
That's exactly about Gabe Moore. And we haven't seen too much from the young men yet. Good defense by Indiana, I think. DJ White with the dunk. And Earl Calloway both with 10 points.
Indiana State's done a nice job on DJ White. I talked about him then trying to stop him, and they sure have.
White down low, turnaround jumper, pretty move, pretty basket.
The coaches, when they stop him.
Furtado. A 2-point game, folks. Inside of White. Turn around. And DJ White answers. Indiana up by 4. White again. And it goes in.
From out of Clemson, he's had all kinds of knee problems. You know, last year they beat him really convincingly in the second half. It was a 2-point game at halftime. Graves in that game was 2 for 11, and they shut down the threes of Butler.
There's a turnaround by DJ
State, Claxton at Penn State, and Tucker at Wisconsin, who was the preseason player of the year.
There's White inside. What a feed.
Win goes into the books now with the legendary Robert Montgomery Knight, Branch McCracken, and Mike Davis, who had 6 years in Bloomington.
Callaway out, and a freshman, Armand Bassett, out of Hargrave Military Academy. Number 1 is checked in.
Can't match up with him.
DJ White. Todd Licklider's upset with somebody defensively. He's already got a sub at the scorer's table. Benko with a wild shot.
Callaway gives him that explosiveness, the transition player. They're a different team when he's on the floor. He's really in control. He's learned how to play in a half-court game.
That's what Kelvin Sampson said he wanted him to do. He was always playing at the highest speed. Hey, gets an assist as DJ.
Take advantage. Yep. They don't even look into him. They don't even look into him.
Instead, it's a deep 3. White with the follow.
He says, you know what?
only 5 games, broke his left foot twice, 2 different spots, granted a medical red shirt. Green, the pull-up. He's good. He is tough. 17 for Mike Green.
Well, he's a legitimate big-time guard.
Callaway, the handoff, Ratliff stripped, got it back, hands it off, White the jam.
Why not? Get us into to stop some of this momentum that Indiana had. Trying to buy some time. Green on that sideline.
White working for position inside. Got a big size advantage on Betko.
Let's take him one-on-one.
Here comes the double team. He slips in and scores.
He's so
taking a field goal.
They were up 12. Looked like they were home free. Green with 4 fouls.
White assertive inside. Left it short. Rebound Ratliff. Left it short. Rebound Ratliff. Left it short. And finally the follow by.
Right now, plenty of time on that clock. I say you got to pound the ball inside the White, and he's got to want it. Stars have to have the ability to want the ball late in the game.
Drew Stryker is defending him right now. Remember, White has 4 fouls.
You're a PTP, baby, a primetime performer. You do it at prime time, and that's right now.
Trying to get position. They're looking for him. Now he's got it. Baseline jumper. 1-point game for him, but it looks like, in spite of his foul trouble and Ratliff's foul trouble, that the Hoosiers are going to advance.
He wants to touch inside. Get him a touch. Hasn't touched the ball in 2 hours.
He's on the board. Sure, last year played in only 5 games. Armand Bassett, left hand, follow, no. Shaw, DJ White.